Coming up on today's News Valdosta, we have the latest update on that plane crash near Brunswick.
And learn how commissioners are using SPLOST funds to fix county roads.
Bona Conate has our weather, and Candace Weaver will bring us the best in local sports. Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Brittany Williams.
And I'm Ariana Deans. The search continues for a plane that crashed in Brunswick. The National Transportation Safety Board is still investigating the scene where a Piper PA-44 crashed on Monday night. The plane had 2 people on board and crashed shortly after 7 o'clock. 4 miles east of Brunswick Golden Isles Airport, the plane departed from Cortland, North Carolina and was headed to Jacksonville. Police Chief Matt Deering briefed the media at the news conference Tuesday afternoon about the crash. Officials still are unable to recover the plane, but believe that it might be in Wally's Leg, near Mackey's River. Investigators say they plan to search until they find the plane.
Last night, the Lowndes County Board of Commissioners voted to spend $3.3 million to improve county roads. The commissioners approved 4 bid items to improve the roadways, 3 of which will be funded by the SPLOST tax. The 3 projects will be shoulder paving for Valdale Road, paving Boring Pond Road, and the replacement of Beatty Pond Road. The county also received bids for the fire department and local animal shelter. The process of replacing the roads will start in the next couple of months.
A Turner County woman has been retried for murdering her husband. 60-year-old Deborah Pinkinson is accused of shooting and killing her husband. She went on trial in December but ended up in a hung jury. Authorities say deputies found the victim dead inside the couple's Sycamore home off Highway 32 last March from a gunshot wound to the head. Pinkinson is charged with felony murder and possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime.
A Leesburg police captain who shot and killed a suspect will return to work this week. Lee County authorities say the shooting was justified, but the victim's mother still has unanswered questions. Reports say Captain Monterey Moody shot and killed 42-year-old Tracy Clyde, who allegedly was on the run from the police for a robbery. Moody reportedly found Clyde in a vacant home, and then the 2 men got into a fight, which led to the shooting. Moody shot Clyde in the chest, killing him instantly. The GBI conducted an investigation and found that the shooting was justified. But Clyde's family says they think the shooting was racially motivated.
A 47-year-old Albany man was found guilty yesterday of sexual crimes against a young teen, following nearly a 2-week trial in Daughtry County Superior Court. After 2 hours of deliberation, the jury found Kirkland Scott guilty of child molestation, enticing a minor, and statutory rape. He was found guilty of abusing a 14-year-old girl and could face a maximum of 20 years on each count. Scott is scheduled to sentence April 7th.
An Albany teenager was enjoying a night of fun over the weekend when things took a turn for the worse. 19-year-old Tevin Scott reportedly suffered gunshot wounds running from a nightclub fight over the weekend. Scott was taken to a nearby hospital to be treated. Police say their gang unit is investigating the shooting.
The presidents of Georgia Military College and Valdosta State University met yesterday to sign an agreement allowing GMC students to apply their associate degree credits to VSU baccalaureate degree. GMC students will be able to transfer to VSU without losing credits, which will allow students from GNC to have a smooth transition to graduate from VSU with a 4-year degree. GMC has similar agreements with 32 other Georgia colleges and universities.
When we come back, we'll look at controversial campus smoking ban that just became law.
And we'll look at a SNAP power line that tied up the city traffic yesterday, so don't go away.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Students at state-supported colleges and universities won't be able to smoke anywhere on their campuses starting this fall. The University of Georgia Board of Regents approved a statewide ban of smoking on all college campuses. Traditional cigarettes, cigars, and even tobacco-free e-cigarettes are all a part of this ban, all the way from the University of Georgia to Valdosta State. The ban is to force students to make healthier lifestyle choices. Some say the ban of all forms of smoking will help smokers quit the habit, but some argue that e-cigarettes should be allowed because it is a similar quitting process effect on smokers who use nicotine patches to quit.
A press release issued by the Board of Regents and passed along to college students around the state by each institution's Student Government Association noted that students, faculty, and staff who violate this new law will be asked to leave campus. But with the ban comes discretion from each university's president, who can decide how close students, faculty, and staff can smoke to campus. The ban will officially take effect on October 1st, 24 hours, 7 days a week. All 31 state-supported institutions in the state of Georgia will be a part of 800 other universities around the nation who are smoke-free.
What would you do if you came across a live wire? Residents of Valdosta and Lowndes County all took precautions Tuesday afternoon after a line being worked on by Georgia Power snapped around 6 p.m. The snap line caused an 8-car accident and covered all 4 lanes of Bemis Road. One person was taken to South Georgia Medical Center with minor injuries. Georgia Power workers tended to the wire as the Lowndes County Fire Department and Sheriff's Office arrived on the scene. The wire was finally cut and removed by Lowndes County fire officials, allowing Lowndes County Sheriff and Georgia State Patrol to move traffic once again.
Emergency work began yesterday on a collapsed 21-inch sewer line on South Blanchard Street after the sewer line collapsed on Monday. The break is spilling storm and wastewater into a local wetland. Crews are attempting to weld a bypass pipe to replace the collapsed line. Equipment from Atlanta is being sent here to help with the process. The Valdosta Utilities Department and Environmental Manager John Walt are overseeing the emergency procedure. At the moment, there are visible negative impacts of the collapse that could affect the health of Valdosta citizens and the environment.
Speaking of healthier environment, those who live on Country County Road will be receiving better water service. The city is installing a water main on Country County Road, and the project should be completed by April 8th.
Today, Valdosta citizens are casting votes for the city's recycling division, which was nominated for the 2014 Chamber Choice Award. The recycling division is being recognized for customer care and community service. You can cast your vote and help Valdosta's recycling division win by finding the survey location on the City of Valdosta's website. But you have to hurry. Voting ends today at 5 o'clock.
This Saturday, Valdosta will celebrate Earth Hour, which is one of the world's largest campaigns to support a healthier environment for everyone. From recycling with the city's Public Works Department to doing community service with organizations like Keep Valdosta Lowndes Beautiful, citizens can learn how to become better protect their homes. Between 8:30 and 9:30, our time Saturday night, people all around the world will turn off their lights in honor of the earth. If you look at Valdosta on a satellite map that day, there should be fewer lights than usual in South Georgia.
Up next on News Valdosta, are you bothered by pollen? Then wait till you hear our weather forecast.
And then we'll look at our latest sports with anchor Candace Weaver, so stay tuned.
love learning.
I believe in service.
I am full of passion.
I embody sportsmanship.
I trust in my resourcefulness.
I like balance.
That's why I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose Division II.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Let's take a look at our weather with Bonna. Bonna?
Thanks, ladies. It has been warm and sunny the past few days, but it's much cooler today. Yesterday, we saw a lot of people in their summer outfit enjoying the sunny weather outdoors. But today's temperature dropped down to 37 degrees in the evening. Taking a look at today's temperature, we are expecting a high of 60 degrees with sunny skies. Tonight, it would be a good idea to put on a jacket and throw on a light scarf, because we are looking at a low of 42 degrees with mostly cloudy skies and no chance of rain. Tomorrow it's going to be much warmer than today. We look forward to a high of 75 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Now let's take a quick look at the UV index. Today's UV index will be at 9, which is very high, so take necessary precaution to protect your skin from burning and aging. The pollen count today is high at 9.2, but taking a look at tomorrow, you can expect a pollen count of 10.2 on our 12-point scales. So for you allergy sufferers, please keep your medication handy, and if possible, stay indoors and avoid outdoor activities. That's all for today's focus, and back to you at the news desk.
Thanks, Bonna. When we come back, Candace Weaver has a look at local sports, so don't go away.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, swap us next Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday. Eat well and move a lot. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Today is Saturday. All the healthy children, all the healthy children.
Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Now let's go to Candace Weaver with local sports. Candace?
Thanks. The Valdosta Wildcats and the Tift County Blue Devils have a tennis match tomorrow at 4 o'clock in Tift County. The Wildcats are definitely the underdogs going into this matchup. They are currently 2-8 this season. The Blue Devils aren't far ahead, having only won 3 out of 8 games this entire season. We'll have to see if the Wildcats can take a bite out of those Devils. Don't forget about the Wildcat girls, though. They will also be playing against the Lady Blue Devils tomorrow at the same time as the boys. The girls are in the same boat as their boys, as they only have won 2 out of the 10 games this year. If they want a chance at winning, they will have to bring their A-game. In more tennis news, the girls of Lowndes County High School just won their matchup against Colquitt County Packers yesterday. This victory has the Vikings rounding to a total of 10 wins this season. We'll have to see if they can keep up the good work as they go up against the Brunswick Pirates this Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock. This should be an easy victory for the Vikings, seeing as the Pirates have yet to win a match this entire season. The Viking boys also hit the courts, defeating the Packers yesterday as well. The boys will be heading into their matchup against Brunswick High School with a total of 12 victories in this season. With all the success the Lowndes County High School boys tennis team should feel very confident as they go up against the Pirates rivals this Friday at 4. Also this Friday, Valdosta Wildcats baseball team will be hosting a doubleheader against Tift County. The Wildcats are in need of a win after yesterday's game. Their last matchup was against Lowndes County, which they lost with a total score of 14-9. Tift has the advantage with a total of 86 runs scored this season. However, Valdosta is also at an advantage with total runs allowed, while Tift is at a 7-run disadvantage on the season. Whichever way the score goes, this promises to be an exciting set of games. The Lowndes soccer team both edged out of the two teams from Valdosta High. The Vikettes had a showdown for the ages, ending in a result of 3-2 from a penalty shootout. The girls played great offense and defense, keeping the Wildcats running to wear them down. The Wildcat goalie was the main reason that the score was as close as it was. The boys team also had a close game, sending the Wildcats back across town with a 1-0 score. The dynamic duo, Chris Wilmot and Christian Castanon, was relentless on the Wildcat defense, putting on a clinic and causing the Wildcats to wear down and make mistakes. The VSU soccer coach will be leaving at the end of this season. Coach Mel Hines will be leaving the university to pursue a business opportunity in Atlanta. Hines is the first coach of the VSU Lady Blazers soccer program. She was named Gulf South Conference Coach of the Year in her first season in 2011. Hines also took the Blazers to 2 NCAA tournament appearances and an appearance in the Gulf South Conference Championship. That's all we have for sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
And when we come back, we'll find out where you can get bikes, blues, and barbecue this weekend.
So stay with us.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
When every moment matters and a hand reaches out, when someone gives blood and a life is saved, that moment when heartbreak turns to hope, you're there through the American Red Cross. Every day, the Red Cross responds to nearly 200 neighborhood emergencies, and your support makes it possible. Use this moment to join us today. Visit redcross.org.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
March marks the annual observance of National Youth Art Month. This event emphasizes the value of art and art education for children, and it encourages public support for quality school and programs. To celebrate National Youth Art Month, Lanier County Schools will host a youth art auction tomorrow at 6:30 in the evening at the Farmers and Merchants Bench Shares building on 45 West Main Street in Lakeland. The auction will fund the art program, student services, student achievement, and parent involvement. According to the National Art Education Association, art education develops self-esteem, self-expression, and cooperation with others.
What are the 3 B's that will be hitting Douglas this weekend? I'll give you a hint. Bike, blues, and barbecue. This festival will be setting up shop at Douglas Municipal Jean Chamber Airport. Gates open at 1 p.m. Friday afternoon until 9 p.m. Saturday night. The festival will include barbecue competition, blues music, and a motorcycle show. There will also be a petting zoo along with other activities for the whole family. For more information, check out the website cityofdouglas.com/bbfest.
Can we build it? Yes, we can. Those are the famous lines said by Bob the Builder, who will be making a special guest appearance in Valdosta this weekend at the Home, Hobby, and Outdoors Convention. That's going to take place at the James H. Rainwater Conference Center from 9 in the morning through 5 in the afternoon on Saturday and from 11 to 4 on Sunday. There will be various workshops and hands-on demonstrations ranging from design to home staging. There is an admission fee, but military personnel get in free.
In recognition of Child Abuse Prevention Month, the Children's Advocacy Center and Flower Gallery and Prevent Child Abuse Lowndes County, PCA, are presenting their 8th annual Blue Ribbon Campaign. This Friday, the Valdosta City Hall lawn will be covered with over 800 pinwheels. The pinwheels will represent a report of child abuse in Lowndes County in 2013. Mayor John Gale represent proclamation, and keynote speaker Terry Jenkins will share her story of being a survivor of child abuse.
Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Brittany Williams.
And I'm Ariana Deans. Join us again tomorrow.